Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Racetrack Park here in Edgerton, where your Waterloo Pirates 14U take on Edgerton. This is game 3 of the Waterloo Teeners season. They are 2-0, defeating Oregon in week 1, 10-0, and defeating... And I'm trying to remember. It was 15-5. I don't remember who they played. Sun Prairie White. That's correct. So we'll go through the starting lineup and the batting order here for Waterloo. Leading off in his typical position is Trey at 1, Gavin's 2, Mason at 3. Your cleanup hitter is Shea. Batting 5 is Tucker, followed by Ryan, Dylan, Jacob, Wyatt, Avery, Emmanuel, and batting 12th is Sawyer. So finishing up some warm-up pitches here, and we're going to be starting here momentarily. Beautiful day here at Racetrack Park, about 65 degrees. A lot better than Sunday when we were down in New Berlin fighting the rain, spending 14 hours out in the cold and rain. I see one umpire. I believe we might have a second one somewhere, hopefully. So this is Wednesday. Tomorrow Waterloo is at home at Fireman's Park. They will take on Evansville. So back-to-back baseball games for Waterloo this week. Last week, Monday, was rained out against Sun Prairie Blue. Have not heard whether or not when that is going to be made up. And that was also supposed to be at Fireman's Park. So we got Trey standing in. And the opening pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. Strike one. And second pitch is high and tight, even at a ball and a strike. And that is outside a ball. Trey ahead now, 2-1. And that is inside, 3-1. Is high, so Trey leads off the game with a walk. Waterloo with a runner on first here, top of the first inning, still no score. And Gavin steps in. Trey with about a 3-step lead over there at first. And he's off with a pitch that is low and outside, and no throw down to second. Trey with a stolen base. And Gavin finds one he likes, and grounder over to third, gets through and under the wickets, and Trey will take third on the play. So runners on the corners for Waterloo. And Mason steps in. Shea on deck. Gavin is off with the pitch, and he will take second on the catcher's indifference. Mason took a strike on that first pitch, so he's down 0-1. And high and tight. 1-1. Check of the runners and coming home. Mason finds one and he flies out to center. That should be deep enough to get the run home. Trey trots home. And sac fly for Mason. And Waterloo with an early 1-0 lead. Opening pitch to Trey is low. And Shea finds one he likes, fly out to center. On the run, and dropped out there by the center fielder. Shea pulls into second with a double. Gavin rounding third, and the throw home is in time. Gavin tagged out. So 2 down now for Waterloo. 1 run in, and Tucker stands in. Ball inside. And that is in there for a strike. 1-1 now to Tucker. 2 down at the top of the first. Waterloo leads 1-0. Shea out at second. And that is over Tucker's head. 2-1. That is just low. 3-1. And Tucker pops one over to second. Caught out there for the third out. So Waterloo is turned away in the first, but they played a run and leave one. And through a half inning of play, Waterloo won. Edgerton coming up. Shea will be getting the game on the mound. Talked earlier to Coach Reedy, and he's thinking maybe 1, possibly 2 innings out of Shea. We'll see. I'll set the defense for you here once the outfield gets out there. Infield is set. Haven't seen any outfielders out yet. Well, there's Wyatt over in the left. Tucker will be in center, and Avery is in right. As I said before, Shea's on the mound. Behind the plate is Trey. And from first to third is Dylan Mason. Gavin at short, and Jacob will be at third base. So we only have one umpire out here today. 4 fields here at Racetrack Park in Edgerton. This is I think there's 2 60-90 fields. We are on Diamond 3. That's one that's in the southwest corner of the park. Got a couple of softball games going on here. All 4 diamonds in use right now, so definitely a great place to catch some action anytime during the week. Concession stand's pretty full. Had quite the offering when I was up there earlier. I just grabbed a soda, that was it, but I heard hot dogs and burgers. Opening pitch by Shea is high and outside, ball 1. And that one is fouled off the third base side and out of Jacob's reach. Ooh, Shea hits the outside corner with that one. He's ahead 1-2. Wind is blowing out today, straight center, maybe a little bit to right center today. And there is a line shot between short and third. Solid single to the left. So just like Waterloo, Edgerton with the leadoff single. Ooh, outside off of Trey's glove, and Edgerton runner will take second on the wild pitch. So Edgerton with a runner on second, nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Waterloo leads 1-0. And Shea in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. And Shea's pitch is in there. Ahead 1-2. And he's off with the pitch. And ball is low. And he's coming home. So a wild pitch comes around to score. And just like that, this game is tied. And we are 2-2 here on the number 2 batter. Inside. Oh, we run it full. And that is popped up, and Shea is calling it, and will take it for the out. And Shea's pitch is in there for a called strike. High and tight. Trey up with the target. 1-1 pitch is low and outside. 2-1. And that's in there. 2-2. And that's a swing and a miss. So Shea records his first strikeout of the game. 2 down in the bottom of the first. And that one is swung on and missed. And that is swung on as well. So 0-2. That's low and outside. 1-2 now. High, 2-2. And that is a fly out to right. That's over Avery's head. And going to the wall. This could be a triple, rounding second, heading for third. Mason's out there with the relay throw, and Shea's got the ball right there in front of the catcher. So unfortunate you get ahead 0-2 and that happens. So runner on third for Edgerton with 2 down in the bottom of the first. Tie game. And Shea puts that one outside, swung on and missed. 1-1 now. That is swung on and missed inside corner anyway, I believe. 1-2 now. Tied him up. Just under the hands. High. Missed with the curve. 2-2. Ooh, back to the fence. And he's coming home. Full count. Ooh, just inside. First walk of the game for Shea. Ball outside. Oh, that was a strike. Nope, ball outside. That swung on and missed. I was watching the scoreboard, and they had recorded that first pitch as a strike and then changed it to a ball. I thought it was a ball, so now we're at 1-1. Shea, grounder up the middle into center field. Shea took a little something off that pitch, but lined right up the middle. The inning continues for Edgerton. Runners on first and second now. And that is outside. Caught by Trey before it had a chance to go back to the fence. And that is popped up, and Gavin's got that at short. And the side is retired. But not after Edgerton with 2 runs on 3 base hits, 1 walk. Unfortunate that 3 wild pitches that inning, and both of those runners came around to score because of those wild pitches. So through 1 inning of play, it's Edgerton 2, Waterloo 1. Due up for Waterloo, Ryan, Dylan, and Jacob. Hopefully we'll be able to get this game in before we have to turn the lights on. But at least we have lights. Oh. So last warm-up toss, and nice throw down to second by the catcher there. Well, Ryan's ready to go, man. He's already in the box, and the umpire's not even set yet. Top of the second. Opening pitch is shot out to right, over the right fielder's head. Ryan continues his hot streak. He's going to pull up with a standing double. Tournament over the weekend, Ryan was a star hitter, I would have to say. A couple of triples and 4 RBIs one game. Scored twice, I think, too. So Dylan stands in. Outside corner, strike 1. Dylan's first action in the last week. Had his tonsils out. Recovered from that now. And swung on and missed. Dylan quickly down 0-2. Oh, and Dylan's going to wear that one. That was an inside pitch that didn't move at all. That went straight right at Dylan. So Waterloo something cooking here in the top of the second. First and second, nobody out. And brings up Jacob. And Jacob with a grounder over to short. Picked and throws over to third. Gets the lead runner in Ryan. So one down now, and runners still on first and second, and Wyatt steps in. And Wyatt with a grounder over to short, and that is underneath his glove, unable to hold on to it. So Waterloo with bases loaded now, and in steps Avery. And outside corner, strike one. And Dylan back to third. And Avery follows that one straight back into the netting. He's down 0-2. And that is, curveball is high. 1-2. And Avery fouls that one off right under the hands. And we'll do it again at 1-2. That bounces in there, 2-2. Dylan not wandering far enough off of third, but catcher walked him back. And that is fouled into the netting as well. Avery stays alive. And that is outside and going back to the fence. Dylan is coming home and he will score. Other runners will move up 90 feet. And this game is tied 2-2. So full count to Avery. First base is open. Emmanuel stands on deck if Avery were to reach. And Avery grounder back to pitcher, throws over to first, and he's out. I'm sorry, I thought there was two down, but there wasn't. So Avery with...
Come on, man.
So in steps Emmanuel. Runner on third with 2 down. And that is outside, not far enough for Wyatt to try to go. So Manuel ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. That is outside Emmanuel, 3-0. Emmanuel with the green light on 3-0. A little number over to pitcher, and he throws in time to get Emmanuel. And that will retire the side. But Waterloo plates 2 more. One via wild pitch, and another one with a fielder's choice ground out. And through an inning and a half, Waterloo leads 3-2. Still with my sunglasses on, but I think I'm going to have to change my glasses here shortly. There we go, now I can see the outfield. Defensive changes for Waterloo in this half of the inning. Emmanuel moves out to left field in place of Avery. And Sawyer will take over for Wyatt in right. All other position players remain the same. I was thinking we didn't have 2 umpires, but we actually do. There's somebody dressed in a burgundy shirt out there. So, opening pitch, bottom of the second is in there for a strike. And that is fouled over the netting. Woo! Into the stands over by the other 60-90 field over there. Hopefully everybody's all right over there. So, Shea quickly hit 0-2. And swung on and missed, strike 3. Drop third strike, and he will reach. So Shea with a strikeout, but in the books, that is, but still no outs on the scoreboard. That is outside of ball. Definitely a lot of room behind home plate here to the backstop. Ball inside, 2-0. Runner from first with about a 2.5 step lead over there. He's holding. And 3-0. And fouled straight back. He had the green light on 3-0. Now 3-1. And he's off with the pitch. Outside, and throw down to second is high, backed up there by Mason. Full count here on the second batter of the inning. Nobody down in the bottom of the second. And that is swung on and poked out to short, just over Gavin's head. And the runner from second had to hold. Back to the top of the order for Edgerton. First and second now with nobody down. And that is swung on and popped up. Who's got it? Looks like Gavin's going to call it, and he'll take it for the first out of the inning. And Shea with another pitch in there popped up. Jacob at third will catch that one. So 2 pitches, 2 outs. Quickly for Edgerton. And that is a strike, dropped, and runners will advance 90 feet. Second and third with 2 outs. 0-1 count. That is swung on and missed, strike 2. And swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Shea records his third strikeout, gets out of the second inning with no damage, allows the first 2 to reach, and retires the next 3. So through 2 innings of play, Waterloo 3, Edgerton 2. Due up for Waterloo, Sawyer, and then to the top of the order in Trey and Gavin. Lots of fans here, not just at this game, but every game. If I would have to guess, I would have to say that Edgerton is probably a baseball, softball town. I honestly have to admit this is my first time in this town. Population of about 5,900 I noticed on the sign as we pulled in. So not quite double the size of Waterloo at our 3,300. Now this will be the same pitcher that started the game on for his third inning of work for Edgerton. We'll be back to live baseball here shortly. Possibly this is the last warm-up toss. It is. And headed to the top of the third, and in steps Sawyer to lead off. And that pitch is low. And Sawyer couldn't hold up on that one. I think that was a strike anyway. 1-1. And inside corner again, came right back to the same spot and got the call. Oh. Maybe not. Scoreboard shows 2-1. And that is inside to Sawyer. 3-1. And Sawyer grounds over to third. And under his glove, was not able to pick it up. And Sawyer will take first.
Come on, Trey.
That would have been a tough play. I'm going to give Sawyer a hit on that. So back to the top of the order in Trey, who walked his first time up. Oh, balk. Sawyer will get second on that. Not sure if the catcher wasn't ready or he lost his footing on the mound. I have to look at the replay on that. I'm just not sure about it, but no pitch. But now Sawyer's on second with nobody out. The top of the third, Waterloo ahead 3-2. And Trey swings through that one. And that is popped up. Is that going to be far enough out of play? It is. About 2 steps away from the catcher. Good wheels on that, but Trey is down in an 0-2 count here. Outfield is playing Trey to pull. He's got a lot of room over there in right field. Right fielder is playing more of in the power alley in right center. Trey can poke one down the line. He might have a triple here. And Trey swings at that high pitch and down via the strikeout. So 1 down here in the top of the third. Sawyer stands at second and Gavin steps in. That ball is low. And that hit off of Gavin's elbow, second hit batter of the game. And Waterloo with 2 on, with Mason up. flew out his first time up, but sacrifice fly got a run home. And that is outside, a ball. That ball is high and inside. Mason ahead, 2 balls and no strikes. And Mason with a grounder to short, off the shortstop's glove, the heel of his glove, and everybody is safe. Oh, Shea steps in now with bases loaded and only 1 down in the top of the third. That is low and outside, gets away from the catcher, and Sawyer will slide home for another run for Waterloo. They lead 4-2. Gavin and Mason both move up 90 feet, second and third now, with only 1 down. And Shea with a hot shot over the third baseman's glove. And Gavin trots home. Mason comes around third, and he will score a 2 RBI single for Shea. And Waterloo up 6-2. So the number 5 hitter with the number 5 jersey steps in. Shea on first. Tucker swings through that opening pitch. And inside, and Shea is into second with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position for Tucker. 1 ball and 1 strike. That is low. Oh, sorry, that second pitch was a strike. It was showing 1-1 on the scoreboard. It's now 1-2 with 1 down. That is low and outside. Now it's 2-2. Ryan on deck. Ooh, curveball just missed. Good pitch, even if that wasn't a strike. Tucker didn't offer. So full count to Tucker. And that pitch is almost on the brim of his helmet. So Tucker walks. And Ryan will step in, but not until after we have a coaching visit to the mound. Waterloo with 3 runs in the inning. Runners on first and second, and only 1 down. Well, the mound visit is over, and Ryan will step in now for his opening pitch. And swung on and grounded to first, or grounded to the pitcher, excuse me, and over to first for the out. Advance the runners to give Dylan a chance to get a couple RBIs here. Dylan was hit by a pitch and scored in the second inning. And Dylan swings through that one. Fake snap throw down to third. Shea was only a couple steps off the bag. And that is over Dylan's head. He's going to have to pull that bat down next time. That was almost foul ball. So 1-1 to Dylan, 2 down here in the top of the third. Waterloo up 6-2. And that ball is low and outside. Shea is coming home, and he will be safe. And Tucker is going to follow suit. Here he comes. Tucker is in there. Head first slide. Waterloo up 8-2. 2-1 count to Dylan now. Nobody on. And Dylan with a foul over first. Even now at 2-2. And Dylan swings through that one for the third out. But Waterloo gets the bats going that inning and scores 5. So through 2.5. Waterloo 8, Edgerton 2. So defense will be the same as the first inning now. You'll see Avery in right and Tucker in left. Not Tucker, excuse me, Wyatt in left. Tucker's our center fielder. Should be the last inning for Shea here. Wind has died down a little bit. Ryan will be coming in catching. He was in the on-deck circle. That's why nobody was out there. So Trey, Emmanuel, and Sawyer will be on the bench here in the third inning. Shea only threw about 3 or 4 pitches. I think he's warm enough. In steps the opposing pitcher here for Edgerton. I believe this is the cleanup hitter. Whoa, inside pitch, ball 1. And that is low, stopped by so 3-0 now. And there's a pop-up, and over Mason's head, Tucker is racing in and not able to get it. And that ball is thrown over Shea's head and run into second, and we will just hold that hopefully now. Live ball, you got to get that back to the pitcher. So mental error by Waterloo, and Edgerton with their leadoff batter in scoring position now with nobody down. And off with the pitch, he's going to third, and grounder to pitcher. And Shea will not look him back. Dillon throws home, and he's in there safely. But they record the out at first. I hope he's okay. We'll turn the camera away from this. We don't need to see that. He's up and walking off. So a run in. And an one out. And ball inside. And swings through that one. 1-1. At this point in time, I would trade outs for runs too. I won't worry too much about that. Dillon with a pretty good throw home, but I don't think he was going to. And grounder over to third, and Jacob bounces over his glove. Gavin unable to corral that as he was moving hard to his right toward third base and trickles into left field where Wyatt picks that up. 6 hits surrendered by Shea in 2 1/3 innings. Very short lead over there by the runner at first. He's holding and pitches outside, ball 1. Ryan thought about whipping it down to first, but I don't think there was any way they were going to get him. He had another couple steps on his secondary lead after that pitch, but he got back to the base relatively quickly. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Temperature is dropping. Probably by the end of the game, we may be just in the upper 50s. And that ball is low and outside. Good stop by Ryan. 2-1 now.
PCB ready.
Runner still holding and popped it up. Who's got it? Looks like Dylan's going to grab it in foul territory. He has it for the second out. Edgerton still with a runner on first. He's going and swung on and popped up. Straight behind me. Possibly went over the roof. I didn't hear it hit the blacktop. It must have gone over the roof. The concession stand. 0-1. That's on the inside corner. Ahead 0-2 now, Shea is. And off with the pitch this time and swung on and missed. And dropped third strike. He's got to complete the strikeout, and he will step on first. Dylan does, to retire the side. Excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. So Edgerton gets another run. They are behind 8-3, or Waterloo leads 8-3. Apparently must have been some discussion regarding the drop third strike. Possibly Waterloo coaches were thinking that Ryan only lost control when he tried to switch the ball, and with the runner heading from first, Ryan didn't need to make the throw, but he came up like he was going to throw. But anyway, it's recorded via strikeout. And we move to the top of the fourth inning. 2 up for Waterloo, Jacob Wyatt and Avery. Same pitcher on the mound for Edgerton. This was the athlete that scored last inning that came up a little sore, if you will. Slow to get up. Glad to see he is okay. Opening pitch of the fourth is fouled off. I believe that's foul. Scoreboard has not put it up yet. That is a strike. And Jacob with a grounder foul outside of third. He's behind 0-2. And that is, did that hit his bat or hit his helmet? That was off his helmet. So third hit batter for Waterloo today. And Wyatt steps in. Quick visit to the mound by the catcher. Opening pitch to Wyatt is on the outside corner. Strike one. Waterloo leading 8-3 here in the top of the fourth inning. Jacob on via the hit batter. And second batter of the inning is Wyatt. Snap throw down to first, and Jacob is back in plenty of time, and that ball is out of play. Jacob should get third on that, I think. Maybe just second. Yeah, with the ball that's out of play, that should be another base. It's over the line. That should be two bases. I don't know. Well, we have a discussion by the Waterloo coach. I know in Waterloo, when it goes over our line, we give them two bases on the throw to first, but Jacob will hold at second. Ball is low and inside, 1-1. And bounces in there, 2-1. And Wyatt with a bloop over first. That's going to fall. And Jacob will head to third on that play. He will hold. Oh, runners on the corners with nobody down. And brings up Avery, who grounded out his first time up, but got an RBI on the play. Let's see if Wyatt is off with the first pitch. And he's holding. And throw pitches on the outside corner, strike one. And that's strike two. Wyatt will take second. No throw down there. So Wyatt on second, Jacob on third, Avery in an 0-2 count. In an 0-2 hole, I should say. And that is low and outside. Nice stop by the catcher over there. Keeps it from going to the backstop, probably preventing another run. And that is low and outside. Gets away from the catcher. Jacob with a good secondary lead, but he is going to hold at third. Evens the count, 2-2. And Avery foul tipped that one, not being able to be held on by the catcher, so Avery stays alive. And that ball is outside. Avery has worked it full. 3-2. And Avery works a walk. After being down 0-2, bases are loaded now for Waterloo. Still nobody out, and Emmanuel comes in. Emmanuel swings and fouls that one back into the netting in the diamond behind us, off to the right. And fouls that one, not quite in the same spot, but 0-2 now. And Emmanuel with a grounder to third, picks and throws to second for one, and safe at first. Ball gets away, Wyatt will score. So 2 runs on that play. Emmanuel with 1 RBI. Wyatt scores, Jacob scores. Avery out on the force out at second. And Emmanuel sneaking too far off of first and throw over to first, and he's now out. So 2 down now. And Sawyer steps in. First pitch to him is swung on and over to second, just off the glove of the second baseman, and Sawyer has his second hit of the game. And we are back to the top of the order in Trey.
Come on, Trey.
And Trey leaves that one go for a strike on the outside corner. That is outside. And took something off that pitch, grounder to third, over to first, and Trey is retired. So that ends the top of the 4th inning, but Waterloo with 2 more. And they lead 10-3. Pitching change for Waterloo. Gavin will come on here in the 4th inning. Close the book on Shea. 3 innings pitched, 6 hits given up, 3 runs all earned, 4 strikeouts, a walk. Well, Coach Shroud is still talking about that overthrow that went out of play at first with the umpire. And as I had indicated earlier, I know in Waterloo, we have the same instance where there's no fence up either side right there. There is a line that goes from a light pole to the corner of the backstop, and we've got anything that goes over that line on a play to first or third. Normally the runner from first, I should say not third because you're automatically going to get the one base, but anything from first, you'd automatically get that second base, and then with it being out of play, they are awarded an additional base to third base. So I don't think it really mattered. Jacob scored anyway, but I think it's just more of a rule interpretation / verification that Coach Shroud is trying to get. So Gavin will finish his warm-up pitches. I think Coach Reedy went out there to give him a small, medium hat. Gavin tends to lose his hat when he pitches his fastball. So with his large, extra large hat, I'm sure that would have ended up in the dirt. So bottom of the fourth for Edgerton. And that pitch is low, ball one. Bottom of the order here, the leadoff batter is in the on-deck circle and swung on and grounded to Gavin. Picks it up and throws in time to Dylan to retire the first batter. Outfield defensive substitutions again. You've got Emmanuel in right and Sawyer in left. Straight change here for pitcher and second base. Gavin comes in from second, and Shea goes from the mound to second. I take that back. Gavin was at short, so we've got Mason that has moved to short, and Shea is at second. 2 balls to the leadoff hitter in the Edgerton lineup, and that is swung on and shot out to right center. That is over Emmanuel's head, going to the fence. He picks it up and throws over Shea's head, and that will be a triple. That ball was definitely given a ride out there in right center. I don't think even if Emmanuel was playing closer to center field, he would have been able to catch up to that one. And that is low and just trickles away from Ryan. 1-0. And there's a pitch in there, low by Gavin, 2-0. Ball low, 3-0. See if the Edgerton batter has the green light at 3-0. He does not. Strike in there for Gavin. 3-1 now. Runner on third for Edgerton, 1 down in the bottom of the fourth. They trail 10-3. And There's a grounder to short underneath Mason's glove into center field. Picked up out there by Tucker and gets it in to hold him to a single. But a run scores. And it is 10-4 now. That ball is outside.
That's right, keep it in front of you.
And that is swung on and fouled back straight in front of me. Even now at a ball and a strike. That is ball outside. Ryan throws down to second, but not in time. 2-1 count with runner in scoring position for Edgerton. One down. That ball is high. 3-1.
Jacob, be ready.
That is low. So, first walk for Gavin. Runners on the first and second, not the corners. And one down. Double play is still in order. Let's see if we have a double steal here. Both runners hold. Ball is low. Pitch is low, I should say. And that is swung on out to right. Caught out there by Emmanuel. Emmanuel had him played perfectly. Only had to take a couple steps to his right and caught. 2 down with runners on first and second. Brings up the number 5 hitter in the Edgerton lineup. And that is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Save yourself, Gavin.
That bounces in there, and Ryan picks it up, throws to third. Not in time. Runner from first holds. Runners on the corners now. 1-1. 2 outs. Could definitely see this runner take off from first. And he's gone. Swung on and shot out to left center. Nobody's going to catch that one. And Tucker picks it up. He's going to be in there with a standing 2 RBI double. And it's now 10-6. Edgerton, when they're making contact to the outfield, they are definitely finding the gaps. And throw back to second. Not in time. Strike one. That listed as a ball. I thought the umpire raised his hand like it was a strike. That's a ball. It is 2-0. And That's ball outside, 3-0. Gavin didn't think that was a ball. And swinging away, 3-0 with the green light, and fouled over the Edgerton bench dugout. And that is a shot out to left. Wyatt gets that one and gets it in. So another single to left. Runners at the corners still with 2 down. Nothing stirring for Waterloo as far as mound visit from the coach. Opening pitch is outside a ball. Gavin having a little trouble finding the strike zone tonight. And throw over to first, and runner is back in time. Little high throw. I think a better throw maybe down a little bit lower would have been a lot closer play. Maybe not enough to get him, but he got a 3-step lead over there, and he's off. Fouled straight back right in front of me. A little nervous. I almost felt like I was going to get hit. I did actually flinch a little bit. 1-1 and fouled off. Gavin ahead, 1-2. Runners on the corners, 1-2, 2 down. Waterloo leading 10-6. And curveball is high. Catcher's indifference. The runner will take second. Even at 2-2. That is low, 3-2. First base is open, but you don't want to load the bases. And here's the payoff pitch and a grounder to short. Picked up by Mason, and he is out. So Waterloo gets out of the inning, but Edgerton scores 3 on 4 hits and a walk. And headed to the top of the 5th. Waterloo leads 10-6. Due up for Waterloo, 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Gavin, Mason, and Shea. Edgerton will stay with the same pitcher for the 5th inning. Unless there's more than 145 on the team. I believe he's been on the mound the whole game. So we'll see if Gavin can get some redemption here as he leads off the 5th inning, surrendering 3 runs in the bottom half of inning number 4. Come on, boys, let's get some insurance runs here. First pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Outside. In there. Gavin behind 1-2. High and inside. Ball outside. Gavin able to check his swing. Full count. And Gavin fists one over to second. And he is retired. Got him in on the hands a little bit there and just had a little dribbler over to second base. Easy play over there. Brings up Mason, who is 1 for 1 today with a sac fly RBI. And Mason pops one over here to third. Foul territory, dropped over there. Mason stays alive. That's in there. Mason behind 0-2. Curveball that didn't curve. Little chin music for Mason, 1-2. Mason pops one up right in front of me. Does the catcher have a play on it? Oh, good attempt over here. Must have had a funny spin on it because it looked like he had a bead on it, and then all of a sudden it's like he overran it. So good diving attempt, but Mason stays alive at 1-2. And Mason with a grounder off the pitcher's glove over to short. Throws. Got him. Good play by the Edgerton shortstop over there. Comebacker to the pitcher. Nice deflection straight to the shortstop. He picked it up quickly through and got Mason by less than half a step, I would say. 2 down for Waterloo, and Shea is up. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Shea 2 for 2 today with a single and a double, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Ball is high. A lot of room in right center. The right fielder is playing a little bit more up the line this time. And swung on and fouled. 1-2. Left fielder is playing about halfway, but if Shea is able to get a hold of one, it should fly over his head. 1-2 count is outside, 2-2. Might be trying to be careful with Shea to see what, put him on to see what chances are to work on Tucker after this. That is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Waterloo goes 1-2-3 in that half of inning number 5. And headed to the bottom of the 5th. Waterloo 10, Edgerton 6. That's some more defensive changes for Waterloo here. I see Avery is headed out to first. Gavin will still be back on the mound. Looks like Trey is headed out there as well. We'll take second. So a couple changes there. Avery at first and Trey at second. See what our outfield is doing. Shea is running out there. Looks like he might be playing center. Shea will be out in center. Emmanuel out in right. And Wyatt will be in left. So sitting in the bench this half inning will be Tucker, Sawyer, and Dillon. Back in the mound for his second inning of work will be Gavin. Looks like the bottom part of the order for Edgerton. First 2 batters up. Opening pitch at the bottom of the 5th is low, ball 1. In there, swung on, and out to center. Shea's got a beat on that one and retires it. 1 up, 1 down. And shows bunt, but pitch is in there for a strike. And that is fouled over, out of play. So Gavin ahead 0-2 at the bottom of the order. And curveball just outside. 1-2. And there it is, strike 3. Drop third strike, and the batter is retired. So 2 down, and we're back to the top of the order. And Gavin's opening pitch to him is outside a ball. Gavin adjusting the dirt where his landing foot goes. Curveball way over here. Actually, it looked like he landed kind of funny on his foot as well. Almost looked like he landed sideways on that foot. Two and 0, and ball is low. 3-0. Danger of putting Edgerton batter aboard. And that's ball outside. 4 straight pitches. Gavin's second walk of the game. And off with the pitch. Strike 1. Right in there. Called that a ball. That certainly looked like a strike to me. We'll see if that was correct or not. Off the third. Ryan unfortunately drops that one, so we've got a runner now on third. Ball and a strike. And that is fouled back. 1-2. 1 strike away from getting out of the inning, Gavin is, with no damage, but Edgerton's 7th run is 90 feet away. Always got to worry about wild pitches in this particular situation. And that is over his head, but caught by Ryan. 2-2.
Worry about the batter. Block the ball. Don't worry about third base.
And that is fouled straight back. Another pitch at 2-2 coming up. Lights are on now. And that is a curveball for strike 3. Second strikeout for Gavin. That will end the 5th inning. And we are headed to the top of the 6th. Due up for Waterloo, Tucker, Ryan, and Dylan. And we have a pitching change. The previous catcher is moving to pitch. Catcher is getting his gear on. And it looks like just a straight switch here, so pitcher and catcher will be flip-flopping positions. Once again, Tucker, Ryan, and Dylan due up. Yes, definitely with the sun going down, it is getting a little chillier. Wish I would have dressed a little bit warmer. I am in jeans and a hooded sweatshirt, but probably could use a long sleeve shirt underneath my sweatshirt. I've got a short sleeve shirt. First pitch to Tucker is a curveball on the outside corner, strike one. And fouled straight back. Tucker behind, 0-2. Oh. That is low. And Tucker with a shot out to center. Is that going to fall? It does. In front of the center fielder. So Tucker is aboard for the second time today. Was on via a walk earlier and scored. Brings up Ryan, who is 1 for 2. Doubled his first time up. And then was made an out via force out at third. That is outside. Tucker off with the pitch, and he is in there with a stolen base. Third stolen base for Waterloo in this game. First for Tucker. Bluff throw back to second. Tucker only with about a 3-step lead over there, but just wants... Edgerton pitcher just wants him to know he's being watched. That is low and outside, 2-0. Ryan is ahead. Dylan stands on deck. That is high. 3-0. And Ryan with a green light on 3-0 flies out to left and over the left fielder's head. Misplayed there. Tucker at third. And Ryan Cutman was missed at short, and the ball rolls to the pitcher, and Ryan will take second on that play. So nobody out, and runners on second and third for Waterloo in the top of the sixth. Dillon leaves the first pitch alone, but it's an outside curveball, strike one. And throw over to third, but Tucker is back. And Dillon pops up to second. Easy play over there for the second baseman. F4 if you're scoring along at home. And that brings up Jacob with one down. Jacob leaves that first pitch alone, and it's low, ball one. And that one is high and outside, 2-0. Wyatt waits on deck. One down in the top of the sixth. Waterloo ahead 10-6. The two runners in scoring position. And Jacob leaves that one alone, 3-0. Well, Ryan was swinging away at 3-0. Let's see if Jacob has the green light also. And he does, and pops it up to the pitcher. Interesting play by the pitcher there. Normally the catcher took his hat off. Just reaction probably from thinking that it was a catcher's mask. Nothing wrong with that. He recorded the out. So 2 down. And Wyatt steps in. First pitch to him is low and back to the backstop. Tucker is coming in and scores. Ryan moves up to third. Waterloo up 11-6. That's on the outside corner. 1-1. And Wyatt swings at that one, 1-2. And Wyatt with a poke out to right. And misplayed out there by the right fielder. Wyatt is digging for second. And he's in there. Ryan scores on the play. It's 12-6. Avery steps in. 0 for 1 with a walk and an RBI today. Wyatt with a 3-4 step lead out there. Nobody holding him on. And Avery leaves that one alone. High. Avery swings through that one, 1-1. Pitch to Avery is outside the ball, 2-1. If Avery can reach, Emmanuel would bat. Ooh, curveball on the outside corner. 2-2. That is high. Full count. And Avery swings at that one. But Waterloo with 2 more in the top of the 6th. Last chance here for Edgerton. They trail 12-6.
Double that he just hit, does it count as a double or does it count as an error?
Who's?
Ryan's.
That's a single.
The single?
Yeah, and then he went to second on the missed cutoff.
Oh, okay.
I'll give him a single on that. It probably should have been an out.
Well, it should have been,
but
I was just saying, it's a double in my book.
So a little change here for Waterloo. We've got Mason on to pitch now. Third pitcher used by Coach Reedy. So Dylan is back at first for this half of the inning. Sawyer is in left. Shea still in center, but Tucker is off to right field. Rest of the infield is the same. Ryan still behind the plate. Jacob at third. Gavin at short. He moves back to short. Straight switch there with Mason. Trey manning second for the second inning in a row. So let's see if we can put Edgerton away here in the bottom of the sixth and get out of here with a victory. Got to deal with the 3, 4, and 5 hitters in the lineup, though. Mason's first pitch is outside, ball one. That pitch is high and inside, 2-0. That is inside, 3-0. And that is back to the fence. So 4 straight pitches, all balls, and leadoff runner is aboard for Edgerton. That is in there for strike one. And high and inside, cannot be gloved by Ryan coming back here. And runner will take second on the passed ball. 1-1. Just inside, 2-1. And that is outside, 3-1. Back-to-back whops for Mason. And we are going to have a quick coaching visit. Coach Ross tells everybody just to stay back. He only wants to talk to his pitcher. And Ryan trots out there, though. Rest of the infield will hold their positions. Waterloo leads 12-6, but Edgerton with runners on the corners and nobody out. Number 5 hitter in the Edgerton lineup hit a double to left center's last time up. And that is in there, strike one. And that is back here to the fence. Runner from third is coming home, and he will score. That makes it 12-7. Runner from second moves up 90 feet. And that is in there, strike two. The fastball had a little bit of tail to it, back to the inside part of the plate. And curveball, but picked cleanly by Ryan, but trying to throw back to third, but Jacob stops that ball. And that is close. So full count. Bottom of the sixth here, 12-7. And that is swung on and missed. So first out of the inning, Mason recorded via the strikeout. Edgerton runner still on third. And Mason's first pitch there is in for strike. Ooh, just missed. 1-1. And that is fouled on straight back to me. Mason ahead, 1-2. And took a little something off that curveball, and Mason with back-to-back strikeouts now. And 2 down. And swung on and missed. Strike one.
Ryan, worry about the batter. Don't worry about third. Go up.
And that is wild pitch. And the run will score to make it 12-8 now. 1-1. Two down. And that is low, 2-1. High and outside, 3-1. And there, swung on and missed. Full count. And changeup misses inside. Third walk of the inning for Mason. Bottom of the order here. And that's high. Outside, runner is going down to second and slides under the tag. Throw was a little bit up the third base slide, but so runner in scoring position with 2 down. And strike one, 2-1. And back to the fence on a wild pitch, and runner will take third. 3-1. And that is popped up, and Jacob will take that for the third out. And that will finish the ball game. Edgerton scores 2 more in the bottom of the 6th, but it's not enough as Waterloo will get out of here with a 12-8 victory. Well earned. So great ball game tonight, back and forth. We will see this team again when we play next month in Waterloo. But once again, your final score, Waterloo 12, Edgerton 8. So long, everybody.